Uniqo Williams. That's right, it's your boy coming at you on a Thursday, as I always love to do, because Thursday's my favorite day of the week. Why? Well, I was born on a Thursday, 11:47 a.m. Woo! So happy to be here today. I might. Let me check some. Here that need to be on here. Me. How is your day today? You have a good day today? I hope you did. You know what I thought about you today? I thought about you all day, actually. I thought about you so much that y'all follow me today. So make sure you tell your friends, like and subscribe to Do You Hear Me with Uniqo Williams on Overall 99 Media, where that's where I like to do my thing at. Also, if you're listening to this right now, I appreciate you. If you want to look at my beautiful face, make sure you go to Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. And if you're listening and not watching, go to Overall 99 Media, and you can see what I look like. I'm right here, and I'm not too hard on the eyes. Oh, man. Man, I was thinking of something, man. I was thinking about Toni Braxton. Let me sing for a minute. Unbreak my heart, never love me again. Man, that's a damn good song. That ain't got shit to do with this show, man. Man, that's a damn good song. She killed that. I cried so many nights. Woo, she sang that song. Cause I was thinking about top five like singers, cause I was watching shout out to Auntie Gary with T and the rest of the girls that's on the show. What's that show called? There, I Said It, with Freitas and Vic Jagger. Love that show. And they were talking about top fives like singers, right, of all time, or we can even narrow it down to our generation. And I was thinking, it got me thinking, it just took me back to Toni Braxton for a second, man. Toni can sing, man. Toni can sing. Who would be my top five? Put myself on the spot here. I'm not saying any particular order. I'm not doing that today. I'm not playing that game with y'all today. Because they were talking about, because it came based off a little something from Chris Brown versus Michael Jackson, who's more talented. I mean, I got to be real with you, man. As far as the better entertainer, I mean, I don't think you get bigger than Michael Jackson. But as far as like actual talent, I think Chris Brown got it. Like, y'all like to talk that Michael Jordan debate versus LeBron. Like, LeBron is more talented than Michael Jordan, period. Point blank, period. It's not even an argument. I don't know why we've been arguing in barbershops our whole lives about this. But I digress. Chris Brown is a bad boy, and I think he could be in that conversation for as good as an entertainer. But I'm gonna leave it to the singers, and we'll talk about the gals that can sing. Cause I don't even think about the dudes that can really sing like that. I don't really think about that. But the ladies, I think for me, my top five. Let me see. This is tough. Now I got Beyonce for sure. I mean, she got range all over the place, and we already know how I feel about Love on Top and them key changes. So we got Beyonce. Who else we got? I love Patty. Patty can sing. She got that OG like, oh, if only you knew. I mean, I think that was different for her time for sure. So we got Beyonce, Patty. Who else can sing, man, like that? I think I want to say Alicia Keys, but I kind of feel like she's like right outside of the top five. I'm trying to get them together. I might have to go with the top three. But you definitely know Beyonce, Patti LaBelle. Man, you know what? We ain't got to keep it just to black people either, man. Adele can sing, man. Adele can sing. I'm sorry. Adele can sing, man. Adele got it. So I'm putting her in three because Rolling in the Deep she killed that. Let me see. Who else? I'm going to leave it there right now. So Beyonce, Patti LaBelle, and then I'm going to think on it. I'm going to come back next week with another top five of my favorite singers, if you will. I mean, Chris Brown can sing, you know what I'm saying, but so could Michael Jackson. I mean, Dirty Diana was good, but I was like, and we know, damn, we all know Diana Ross was right there in the mix, right in the middle. Yeah, we gonna leave it at that, man. Anyway, let's get to today's show. I'm happy to hear from y'all. I'm happy to see y'all. Let me see here. Let me get folk out of here real quick. We getting a little bit too much. We getting a little too much interference here from y'all. Everybody in my group chats right now. Hold on. Give me a second. And then we gonna get right to it. I'm finna mute y'all now. Just understand and know that. Let me mute these messages. I'm in too many groups, and they're good groups. I love my groups, man. I love the groups that I'm in, but I'm at work, so relax. Vontae, pay my cousin her money, please, because that's why we blowing up right now. Just give her the money, Vontae. Just give her the money now. But I got to mute this for now. I got to mute it. I'll be back until I change it. That's something I gotta remember when I do this on Facebook, because it's just too much going on right now. All right. Anyway, so I'm chilling, doing my thing on Twitter, handling my business. You know, just reading my news source. And you know, we always like I tell y'all to do, like just like I want y'all to do with my show. Study to show thyself approved. So I don't just go up there and be like, this is news, this is this is that. I go look up and see what's going on. Hold on, before I get into that. So they retconned Lola Bunny, and she's hilarious. So they got her hilariously like stupid. And so she's not like Bug's super duper love interest right now, because she's like psycho and she's possessive and all that stuff, man. I don't know. I just found myself. I think I started liking Lola a little bit more today. But at any rate, yeah, man. Lola is funny as hell. This new Looney Tunes, how they're doing the writing, is like very modern. I'm loving it. But anyway, let's talk about this for a second. I'm on Twitter, and they tell me about what's her name that got caught up with Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell. They got caught up with her, and it looks like the federal prosecutors. And now let's talk about federal prosecutors. The federal prosecutors are what you call them, employees of the people. A judge is an employee of the people. The bailiff in that court is an employee of the people. When you go to jury duty, who's paying you? The people. So with that being said, the federal prosecutor who works for the people, us, the people that pay for it, right? Well, Ghislaine Maxwell, if that's how it might be Ghislaine, I don't know. She's from London, mate. Well, she's come out, or there was all this stuff came out. You know, Epstein was supposed to be doing this like big child trafficking ring, and all these rich affluent men were going to his private island. Can y'all relax, please? Thank you. Y'all sleep all day while I'm at work, and then when I'm doing this, or when I got a meeting. When I have a meeting, my dogs love to wake up. They love to wake up and start licking each other and running around and fighting and all that stuff. But then when I'm just sitting here to my peace, they at peace. I don't understand. But when I'm talking to y'all, the people that I love so much, the people that I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you, for your like and subscribes and your shares, you know, they just want to get involved, and that's okay. But at any rate, so, you know, this big old ring with all these people that's supposed to be, you know, buying children to do whatever things they do to them. You know, he's the plug. So think of it as a drug dealer. He was the plug, and then Ghislaine, is the middleman, and then she would provide said drugs to said buyers of said drugs, right? But the difference this time is that it's people, and it's for sexual favors, and they're underage people on this private island. So, all right, cool. Yeah, she should be. She was a part of that. She should be 100% held accountable for that. Yeah. Let's put her on trial. So during his trial, they find her guilty and whatnot, whatever. Cool. Okay, cool. And the federal prosecutor is suggesting that she serves 33 to 55 years. Wow, that's a lot. Because we know there's a lot of what do we want to say here? There's a lot of people in this world that do heinous sexual acts to children, and they get 5 and 6 years. I'm talking to you, Jeffrey Campbell, you animal, you. What a piece of shit person. Oh my God. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But people like him who do these heinous acts, white guy, young 6-year-old black girl, yeah, we got a problem with that, okay? Big problem. Huge problem. And y'all have enough evidence to hit her with this. 33 to 55 years in prison. She's like almost 60, whatever. She might see the light of day again. I don't know. Her dad was like some super wealthy tabloid guy in the UK. Who gives a fuck? We're not worried about that. The problem is this. So you have enough evidence to convict her of being the middleman, of bridging the gap from Epstein, who we know who was allegedly hung himself, who's connected to a whole bunch of rich people. So the middleman, Giselle, you got enough to convict her to say, no, she should get 33 to 55 years behind bars, straight like that. Okay. Fair enough. You have the evidence. Correcto? You have the evidence. So there's the middleman. The middleman, that means that you know she actively did this to people. She actively lent her services to people that can afford human beings. Do y'all get y'all get where I'm going with this? Do you get where I'm going with this? She's the middleman between Epstein, who knows these affluent other men who have enough money to buy human beings to do whatever they want to. And in order for, you can't just come up to me and say, Joe, I think you sold this person some drugs. You can't. You have to have proof that I did that, right? That's how the justice system works, right? You have to have proof that I did that. And not only do you have to have proof that I did that, you have to have enough proof and enough confidence in your proof that you can suggest that I do 33 to 55 years. You're talking about 1/3 to 50% of my natural life will live to be 100. Lord, now don't worry about how long I'm gonna live to. I'm special. You have enough confidence in what you have. Man, please, BG, sit down, man. I'm giving a passionate speech. Please sit your ass down, please, sir. And I'm sorry, Muncie Animal Shelter. We just talk like that. We homies. You have enough evidence to be confident enough to say I deserve 33 years to 55, 30 years to 55 years. That's what you said. You got enough evidence for that. Okay. I'm cool with that. What about them? Who bought them? Who bought these children? Who bought them? Excuse me. Hello? In order for Epstein's business to work, he had to offer a service, and somebody has to take it. And him being affluent in that way, business was booming. Business was booming with people that have enough money to go to a charter flight on a private island. This dude has an island, his own island. He bought a piece of planet Earth. He bought it. It's mine. And I fly you out here, and when you get here, I have X, Y, and Z there waiting on you in the room, whatever you doing, whatever you want to do. Okay. Wait. So wait. That's how justice works, right? So justice says that you get enough evidence to convict a person of a crime, and So that means they got names, right? All is solved. No worry. Man, I almost lost faith in our government for a second. I almost lost faith in the judicial system because there has to be a list out there now. Now we know that some of these people that are able to literally purchase human beings for their own self-gratification, we know now. There's a list. There has to be. There has to be a whole bunch of black and white papers that said, you did this, and for what you did, you deserve anywhere between 30 to 55 years. That's out there. It has to be. Well, the judge said that those lists won't be coming out. The evidence won't be coming out. Oh. So what you mean to tell me is this. What you mean to tell me is this, is that if I have enough maybe dirt on you, or maybe if I bought enough of something, maybe if I had something to do with the reason you in office in the first place, if I had something to do with that, you owe me. So when they find out that I was on a private island with a whole bunch of underage people performing sexual acts, and you're the judge, you're going to be the judge, and none of our names are going to come out. You trying to tell me there's two plausible reasons for what happened with Epstein, or Epstein, whatever you want to call him. Two plausible reasons that he no longer has a continuation of life. It's A, he wasn't trying to spend the rest of his natural life in prison. Okay. But I know they would have cut you a deal if you tell on your clients. Wouldn't we like to know that such and such spends a lot of money on underage children for sexual gratification? And who knows where these women come from? There's different. They got the R. Kelly thing where his bodyguards go up to girls in the mall and be like, R. Kelly want to bang you, blah blah blah. Okay, I get that. That's one part predatory. Like, what about like taking people from their countries, taking children from their countries, stealing them in the middle of the night, blah blah blah, and providing these young children to affluent men? That list. There's got to be one. There has to be one. But who am I? Let's move away from that and let's get on to Deshaun Watson. Now, Deshaun Watson has settled 20 out of 24 out of his cases now. Just a quick overview. Deshaun Watson, he really likes massages, and 24 different people came up and was like, yo, he be acting inappropriate at these therapy sessions. He asked for sexual things to happen. Okay. Made us feel uncomfortable. Okay. Now some say his lawyer reportedly said there's nothing wrong with asking for a happy ending. Okay. Dude's a freak, all right? It's like he's allegedly a freak, and in my mind, in the court of Joe's opinion, yeah, he's a freak. Period. He's just a freak, man. I mean, but the thing is, there's nothing against the law about asking. Like, I can ask for your number. I can ask you for a kiss. All you can do is you can say no. You can say no. And then you just got to respect that. Now, if they was like, nah, I told him no and he was grabbing up on me, we got a whole different story that we talking about. But I got a hand job. I got a handy before. How did I get it? Now, sometimes people be just a little, just y'all here. But then other times you got to ask. You got to ask. Period. You got to ask. You got to tell people what you want. And they have every right to say no. It's not a crime. I know somebody's feeling. I feel uncomfortable because of the situation. Yeah, it's for a job, man. You can go to McDonald's and ask a girl what's your number and what you doing after work. She doesn't have to answer you. She doesn't have to do any of that stuff. Yeah, it can make her uncomfortable, but there's a lot of people that'll be like, I ain't doing nothing. What you trying to do? You get that? That happens. I've had phone numbers written on the back of receipts before. You're allowed to ask. You're allowed to ask. I got some McSixty before, so it is what it is. You're allowed to ask. It's not against the law. So he settles them. Now they're talking about the NFL, talking about, oh, well, we may still have to suspend him for a year. For what? Are you if you're a football player in the NFL, you're not allowed to ask people questions of what you would like for them to do to you? Again, if he was like, no, you gonna do this, I got a whole problem with that. But if it's simply a question, it may make you uncomfortable. You're still allowed to ask it. Joe, how do you feel about dating this type of race? It might make me uncomfortable, but you're allowed to ask it. I can't take you to court. But see, sometimes people just want to, you got enough money, it just goes away. And just like, I'm going to just pay you. I don't think Deshaun Watson should be suspended a year for this. I think that if he going to pay him just so he can leave him alone, bad. Leave me alone. Stop talking about it. We done. I didn't do nothing because they couldn't bring him up to trial. They did the whole thing. They tried to bring him up on criminal charges for this. It didn't stick. Now it's like, all right, chill out talking about it here. You want some bread? 20 women said 20 of these 24 cases said, yeah, I want the bread. Let me get the bread. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. But then, I think about Robert Kraft down there in Florida. He was getting some happy endings from his massages down there in Florida, down there in Trump country. Yeah, we found out about it. Okay, like, oh, bro was showing out at the spa. Did he do anything wrong? Well, he exchanged the sexual favor for money. I think the only way around that is for you to ask for something and be like, you know what? Thank you so much for this. Like, you can't have like a pre-negotiated thing. I think all you're allowed to do is like, you can leave maybe an implied tip or something, but like, I don't know how that goes. I'm sorry. I don't get enough massages to go around asking like how these experiences go. I don't know that. But Robert Kraft, we don't talk about that no more. I'm probably the last person to bring up Robert Kraft, but that couldn't have been his first time. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure somebody wasn't like, hey, Rob, go in there, man, and ask for the special. It wasn't his first time, man. He's been doing his whole life. He's a billionaire. And I'm sure he pays for a lot of things that he wants, especially in his old age. I'm sure he pays for a lot of things that he wants. But, that's neither here nor there. We're not here to really get into that. I'm just saying there's differences in how they treat people. People that do the same thing. People who do the same things, they get treated differently than people who do the same things. BG, come here, buddy. Sit down, please. Making me nervous. I'm over here because they might put the animal shelter might have put like a little tracker on your little microphone device on you so you can spy on what's going on and why y'all keep on absconding. But let me get away from that topic. I'm just wondering. I'm just asking the questions. These are things that get brought to my mind. NBA draft tonight, because I'm gonna go ahead and get us on out of here. NBA draft tonight. Pacers have the number 6 pick. I don't know who they should get. Nobody sticks out to me lately in football and in college basketball, unless y'all hype them up. Unless y'all hype them up like y'all did Zion. Man. I don't know nothing about a lot of college players. I mean, y'all can tell me all day long that such and such is good, such and such he from whatever, he from whatever, he from whatever. All right, cool. All right, I watch college basketball, but ever since COVID happened, stuff was hard to keep track of. So I don't know. I think the only college basketball player that I'm awaiting to see, I'm trying to see Bronny, and I'm trying to see Bryce. Those are only two I really care to follow the careers. So that's where I'm at with that. Pacers, I don't know what they plan to do. There have been some trades. They had what that boy name is, Jeremy Grant came from Detroit. I guess he's the bee's knees. He's the best thing since sliced bread, apparently, that would go with a superstar. That's what they say. They say that about Halliburton. Looks like Michael Brogdon is supposed to be, Malcolm Brogdon. I'm sorry, Malcolm Brogdon is supposed to be the bee's knees as far as trade his ass. I like Malcolm Brogdon. I like how the Pacers are comprised. It's just that they missing who got 28 consistently. That's what we want. Miles Turner is supposed to be that guy, and he's always on the trading block every single year. Because bro, you don't play up to your potential, man. Y'all don't. Y'all got a whole bunch of people. Y'all so cool, my nigga. Y'all cool. Miles Turner, you cool, bro. You a cool ass guy. We need that dog though, man. But you a nice guy, man. I love to play video games with you. I love to sit around at a cafe with you, man. We can sit. I go to the club with you, and we want to get that drunk. We just kicking it, looking around. You cool. You a cool guy. But bruh, on that court, man, you can still be cool. You just need 30 though, bruh. You can do that. You got the skill set, man. My boy came out of Texas, man. I was happy to get him. I seen he was nice, versatile, big man. Not quite a center, and then not quite even a power, somewhere in the middle. And I seen that talent in you, bruh. You got that. You can do it. But man, the team is there. It's just y'all niggas so cool, man. Y'all just some cool ass niggas. Y'all gotta stop being cool ass niggas, man. Somebody got to step up. Stop picking high character guys all day. Pick high character guys with high energy and high motor and all that. Get some of them. Matter of fact, choose the most arrogant guy in the draft this year, Pacers. The most arrogant, skilled guy in the draft. Somebody that said, not somebody that's gonna be when they be so what are you gonna do in the league? I'm gonna come out here and perform. Nah. So what are you gonna do in the league? I'm gonna come out here and do my best to dominate every single night. I'm gonna do what I can for my team, and whatever that may take. Other dude. Well, I'm just happy that the city of Indianapolis believes in me, and I'm gonna do the best that I can, and I'm gonna have a couple of fake tough guy moments like Karl Anthony Towns, and then I'm just gonna, but I know I'm really not. The other guy. Naptown, what's good, man? I'm on my way. We're going to do what we're going to do, and I'm going to do my best to win every single one of these games. Do you see the difference in tone and confidence? Man, I've been to Castleton Mall a couple times. Man, we going to Keystone at the Crossing. As soon as I get my first check, and you already know what it is, come up to me and holler at your boy. And you know what we're going to do when I get down there? When I get down to, it ain't even Banker's Life no more. Somebody feel how. When I get down there, it's going down. Period. We going all the way this year. We going to the playoffs easy. Ain't no play in. Ain't none of that. I'm going to go in here and put in the work. Best believe. You made the right decision picking me. Don't you believe that? Man, I just want to put my head down and No. They need somebody in here. What y'all scared of Reggie? Did Reggie scare y'all? Do y'all need another light skin to make it look better? Does it feel better when somebody light skin has a little bit of oomph to him? Does it feel better? Does it feel more comfortable, Indiana? Does it feel more comfortable when somebody's a little bit light skin side and not talking crazy? Oh, Ron Artest, they got to get his ass out of there. Jermaine O'Neal, the second he showed his ass, get his ass out of here. All stars, get their ass out of here. That was our year. When y'all had NWAs, period. So I don't know what the Pacers gonna do with this draft, man. I hope they find a young dude out there that's thirsty, that's hungry, that's committed. Like, it is what it is. I understand that people move on, but while we got you here, you gotta do work. So when you ready to go somewhere else, man, that's okay. If Indiana, you don't gotta have a statue outside a games field. You don't got to. But I mean, I want you to make your bread here. I want you to make your impact. Now I hope you choose that, to be in Nap. I hope you choose to be in Nap and handle your business. But if you decide that home is elsewhere, which a lot of people have home, is Reggie went to Cali. He had the crib up there, but man, that's during the winter, summer to summer. Geist is nice. You can always go. You can always be going back to Cali easily. And then I'm gonna get out of here. Keep an eye on New York. They got concealed carry laws. They are now allowed to conceal carry. Shout out to Plexico Burris. We know that he went to jail for a little bit, with the prison actually, just a little bit, for having a concealed weapon at the club and that whole thing. But now it's looking like New York is about to turn to the Wild Wild West. But so in the midst of all this stuff that's going on with gun violence, just let more people just bring guns more places, and that's okay. And then also, last thing I want to say, happy 31st birthday to Sonic the Hedgehog. That's right, today, 31 years ago, Sonic the Hedgehog came out, Sega Genesis. I was a youth when Sonic came out, and I couldn't even beat Zone 3, and that's how I learned my coordination. So we want to give a big shout out to Sonic the Hedgehog. He's a big part of our culture. He's a big part of just a lot of things. He never did anything for me. Now, who is messaging me now? I thought I muted everything. What I do? But at any rate, Sonic has been a big part, and he didn't even have character for a long time. He was just running, and then he'd be like, at the end, or tap his feet when you taking too long. Like, he was the first sprite to look at you when you taking too long, I guess, and thumb you up. And he's the first animated character I saw drown. So there was that. So, yeah. Now, ladies, if you're looking for somebody that's looking for a place to drown, in them deep waters, then look no further than me. That's right. Go to christianmingle.com. I am Bartholomew, and baby, I can't swim. Woo! Also, you know the deal, man. Every Thursday, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Mama, I'm on Spotify. The audio, you can find it right there. Also, we're on Overall 99 Media. We got plenty of stuff coming out. We got Man Cave. We got Just a Fan. We got a whole bunch of review stuff going on. We got Miss Marvel that's popping right now. I just enjoyed an amazing excuse me. I just enjoyed an amazing season finale of Obi-Wan. That was great. It made my stomach feel all butterfly, filled with butterflies. So we had that going on. That was amazing. And just keep tuned, man. Kid Creative Player. He working on new music. So he's got his personal channel. Make sure y'all click on those links for that. You can find me at UniqoWilliams.com. That leaves you right to where you're looking at right now. That also just leads you to all the other links. Uniqo Williams Gaming, man. We are going to sit our ass in that house and play video games and not go out, because we got a future that we need to look out for. Ain't no shit around me gonna do nothing to help that other than what you're looking at, and that's this computer, which is my work and also my work. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in for a whole nother episode of Do You Hear Me? With Uniqo Williams. I holla. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Mama, I'm on Spotify.
Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much.